Hey Aries, welcome to your October 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be a reading here for the last week of October from the 24th until the 31st. So we're going to start all over. If you're tuning in and you're wondering, where's Capricorn or Aquarius or Pisces? I just decided to start all over just because things have been out of sync. So we're just going to restart all over from the beginning of the zodiac. So Aries, I guess this is good news for you. So let's go ahead and begin here, and let's take a look here at this week's energy here for you for the last week of October until we come into November. It's already the end of the year. It's pretty crazy to think about. Almost the end of the year. All right, let's take a look here, Aries. Now, with this last week here of the month, we are stepping into the third quarter moon phase. It'll be in Leo, and that will be the beginning of this week of the reading. So this is a time where we're aware here of stepping into a new cycle, but there's still things we have to do, still things we have to release, still things that we need to break down. Let's see here. Also, too, this week we're going to be having Mars in Cancer sextile Uranus and Taurus. We're going to have Mars trine Neptune. And on the same day, Venus square Saturn. And then we'll later have Mercury oppose Uranus later during the week. And the last day of the week, we'll be having Mercury trine Neptune. So there's a lot of transits going on this week. Let's take a look here. Also, too, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website. From there, of course, you can purchase a reading. And we're going to be taking a deep dive here. We're going to go extra deep into the read using the astrology, energy, all forms. Let's see what's going on here, Aries. Aries, you pulled your own card here. It says act here. And this week does have an energy of a lot of action, especially with Mars making its sextile to Uranus. There is this opportunity for us to take transformative action that's in alignment with our values to make things better for ourselves, to transform things, make them greater, which is what I'm seeing in your reading so far, this Ace of Pentacles being in the position of your hopes here this week. You could say hopes or fears, but Ace of Pentacles is more so hopes, some type of newer thing you're hoping to get started with or hoping to manifest here for yourself that will add upon the quality of your life, whether it's money, resources, things that will contribute to your foundation and your stability here. You pulled this pleasure card here too. So I do feel there's moments here for you this week to where you can capitalize on things and do things that will bring you more pleasure here, especially if you've been dealing with difficulty here. I do see this Three of Swords here in your reading. And the Three of Swords is a card that does deal with heartbreak. It deals with difficulty, struggle, pain, disappointments. You did pull this Netcaster card. It says preparations come to fruition here. So I feel like this week, if you're preparing here, or if you've been preparing, right, setting things up for yourself so that way you can capitalize on opportunities, then I feel like this will be your week here. You even have the Nine of Pentacles here in the future position in your reading, which is a card that does deal with harvesting, right? Harvesting your abundance through preparation, right? Through development. And I kind of sense here that you end the week off pretty steady here, Aries. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading here. You pulled the Three of Swords here in the position of where your power lies this week. Well, you may be wondering, like, well, how does that show me like where my power lies, the Three of Swords? There is an energy with the Three of Swords to where it's a realization. And I feel for you, Aries, because the North Node is in your sign, and the North Node deals with, where we're trying to go, where we look to evolve and grow. And the South Node being in Libra, your opposite sign, deals with the past, karmic patterns. And so the Three of Swords is Libra, it's Saturn in Libra. So there's an opportunity for you to learn here. I already feel you've gone through this Three of Swords. I don't think this is anything new. I feel like you've already gone through this Three of Swords energy here. Now this is your chance here this week to reorient yourself, especially if you've been giving if you've been giving your energy away to people or places or things that have just not really allowed you to be yourself or to do the things that you've been wanting to do, right? And it can be anything. It just doesn't have to be relationships here. Although, with you, Aries, the South Node in Libra is your 7th house, which deals with relationships. So, and that's why this Aries card, I feel, came out here, because Aries deals with independence, right? And being free to roam wherever you want to go and do what you want to do. You pulled the Star card here overall, in your overall energy here for you for the week here. Yeah, Star card does deal with miracles and blessings here. It really is just this reorienting of energies that I'm picking up here for you, Aries, especially if things have been difficult. It's right beside the 3 of Swords here, so the Star card does symbolize healing. There is a lot of energy here this week to be able to heal and to dissolve things that are keeping us to dissolve these deeper things that could be in our energy or that we could be emotionally holding on to here. And you have the King of Cups here in your challenge here as well. So there is this activation of healing here happening for you this week. I pick up very strongly, and that is that Mars in Cancer here that's going to trine Neptune this week, right? Neptune being in Pisces. Pisces deals with compassion, empathy. It also deals with healing. Mars being in Cancer. Cancer deals with empathy, similar to Pisces where Neptune is, right? It deals with emotions. So there is this opportunity for you to get a better understanding here I'm picking up around ways in which you can heal and understand things on a deeper level here. That's going to allow you to be able to dissolve, certain boundaries or certain barriers that are in your way that are preventing you from being your full self or from feeling like your full self here. So, and even with the Star card here, it is about aspirations, hopes, dreams. So there also is an emphasis here. I see a lot of you here finding this flow here, Aries, this week. Finding a flow. It's almost like you're starting to sync with the universal nature of things here with the Star card. It's a very spiritual reading here, but it doesn't surprise me because the energy here is pretty spiritual this week, or there's a lot of spirituality in the mix because of Mars trine Neptune and Mercury trine Neptune here this week. You pulled the 4 of Wands here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, I think at this time, 4 of Wands is a card of celebration, being able to celebrate, especially, things coming together in a positive way here for you. But one thing I really pick up with this 4 of Wands, it's Venus and Aries. So it's your energy, but it deals with Venus stuff. Venus deals with your values. It deals with pleasure. It's right beside the pleasure card. It deals with relationships, cooperation. In a way here, Aries, I'm seeing you starting to really do the things that you want. And it doesn't even have to come from a place of like, yeah, I'm going to do what I want, and like forget everybody else. It's more so that you're just able to define things here more easily for yourself in regards to things that you would like to do, things that you would like to create. And you're doing it. And I feel like that's what's bringing this 4 of Wands energy, this celebrational energy here, or even this sense of empowerment here. With this 4 of Wands, you do have the King of Cups here. I'm going to pause this so I can just focus the camera. Okay, there we go. You do have this King of Cups here in the challenge here. Yeah, and your advice to this King of Cups is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is about being intentional here, and the King of Cups is about like devotion towards something spiritually and emotionally that is very fulfilling. So I'm picking up here your challenge here being for the week is reorienting yourself and setting a stronger intention here about how you want to go about how would you like to go about things that are more in spiritual and an emotional alignment here with your goals here, right? And it can be anything. So you have this 9 of Pentacles here in the future position. The 9 of Pentacles is a card of harvest, right? Getting a harvest or reaping a harvest here from your hard work. So if you've been putting in the work here, definitely keep putting in the work. I'm seeing you being able to enjoy your creations. 9 of Pentacles talks about being able to enjoy the finer things in life. So I do see you here being able to enjoy your life and your lifestyle here. 9 of Pentacles as well, it's the harvest again. So you could be getting an increase in money here for some of you, right? Or resources. Like this. You pulled this Page of Wands here in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, I pick up here with this Page of Wands. I would be aware not to be impulsive here this week. this week, there is Mercury opposed Uranus, and that can be a very impulsive energy. It's like, double think before you kind of impulsively act or impulsively say something here. It's nothing to like be afraid of, or it's nothing to fear or anything like that. It's just more so just like being aware of your impulsiveness, right? Because you may like do something that you may later regret. But I want to say Page of Wands too, even with the Mercury opposed Uranus here, that can bring like a sudden, urge here to do something different. Something that's, for one, with the Ace of Pentacles being here, more in alignment with your values, but also is more deeply connected to you emotionally and spiritually, and also feels like fun, or feels passionate, more passionate for you. So you pulled the Knight of Pentacles here in the outcome position. Yeah, this is slow and steady. I feel like you end the week off here slow and steady here. So keep doing what it is that you're doing. The Knight of Pentacles does say, slow and steady wins the race. I just feel like Spirit's saying like to keep doing what you're doing, right? Like keep sustaining here the things that you're building. Keep adding upon the things that you have here in your life, building upon the things that you have here in your life. And I feel like for you, things will continue to go well. All right, let's go ahead and clarify your reading here, Aries. Clarify the Three of Swords here in the position of where your power lies. You pulled this Sphinx card. It says Ancient Wisdom. Yeah, and that's what I was picking up in the very beginning of the reading. I was like saying there's like some type of lesson here that you're finally now learning. And yes, it could have been difficult. I don't think this is something here that's happening this week. It's already something you've been experiencing. I think you're starting to understand here, or grip something, or like get a deeper understanding about something here of how you can change things and do things better here. Clarify the Star card here. And I think that's where your power lies, is to learn from your mistakes. Clarify the Star card here for the overall energy. You pulled this Blindfold card. It says Unseen here. Very interesting. I think there's an internal process here really going on with you, Aries. We're going to go deep into this read. Even with all these planets retrograde, right? You have Uranus here that's retrograde in Taurus, Neptune retrograde here in Taurus, Neptune's retrograde in Pisces, Saturn's retrograde in Pisces here. All being aspected by planets this week. Retrogrades, it more so brings an inward change. It's not external. Yes, it can manifest external, but it's more inward. So even like as we enter into the week on October 24th, Mars is in Cancer, sextiling Uranus, retrograde in Taurus. Like this is more so of these internal shifts happening within you, right? And with the Mars trine Neptune retrograde, these are more so internal processes going on a deeper spiritual level, especially with Neptune being here, that's being changed and reoriented. And that's why with this blindfold unseen, the blindfold symbolism in tarot represents, it's like looking inward, right? You can't see external. It's more so inward things changing. So spiritually, I think this is you this week unshackling yourself from things that have kept you rigid, or that have kept things rigid and stuck. Whether it's you've been lacking in, whether it's been you lacking intuition, or lacking inspiration, lacking passion, motivation. This is going to be the week, I'm telling you. This is going to be the week to where you're going to be like, whoa, like things are just going to start turning on here. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. You pulled this Chain card. It says Attachment here. Yeah. And it's in your position of your hopes here. I think something here that you're creating, you're hoping here to manifest it fully. The energy that you're putting into something here, you're hoping that it will add value to your life with this Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Four Wands in your current energy. You pull this Moon card. It says Influence here. Yeah, and the Moon does deal with our personal lives. So with that Four Wands, you could be doing things right now in your personal life at this time, right? Whether it's with groups, friends, I don't want to say community, although it could be community, but it's more so you personally starting to, like, you could just be enjoying your life here, basically. You could be just, doing things that are fun, putting your own emotional needs first here. Some of you here, there could even be, as we enter into this week, maybe there's maybe something fun you're doing. I don't know if it's like, like a little get together or something like that, Aries. Clarify the King of Cups in the challenge. You pulled this Mountain card. It says goals here. Yeah, you got goals, right? And it's the King of Cups goals. So these goals that the challenge is understanding more what goals are in alignment with you spiritually and emotionally that are meaningful. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles here in the future position. You pulled this Wreath card. It says honor here. So I definitely feel like there is breakthroughs here when it comes to your success. And it doesn't have to be major breakthroughs. It's just, whether it's you could be breaking a plateau or just moving through a stagnant period. But I do see you being able to enjoy your fruits here from the hard work or just from the work that you've been doing in general, whether that's recent or, from the past, or literally that's happening this week. Clarify the Page of Wands in the position of something you're unaware of. You pull the Ace of Wands here. I do see that if you are feeling like that intuitive nudge here to do something different, I would do it. I would be aware of being impulsive. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords as your advice. You pull this Fire card. It says expansion here. Yeah. So I think your advice here is, I think there's an opportunity here for you. Ace of Swords, and the Fire card is, Ace of Swords is the intention, an idea, something new. And then Fire, right? Acting on it. Even with the Aries card that you pulled, right? You pulled your own card, like acting, which nobody knows how to do that better than you. So I think also too, Spirit is saying here, when it comes to your goals and how they spiritually and emotionally fulfill you and how they serve to the higher purpose of things, your advice is, if you're having challenges with that Ace of Swords, just saying to set new intentions, or allow yourself to set new intentions. And then once you set those intentions, Fire, right? Act on them. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in the outcome. You pulled this Lion card. It says temperament here. Yeah, I just think your outcome here is you're going steady here. And some of you are just going to be building upon your momentum here. And I just see you in a more patient temperament and a more trusting temperament of the process here of things unfolding. You pulled the Soul card. It says passion here. Yeah, and if you think about it, like Mercury trine Neptune this week, right? Neptune does deal with that passion. It deals with it deals with compassion, right? But passion, right? And Mars trine Neptune, that's passion, and it's spiritual. So there is this energy here this week to where Spirit's saying, asking for you to follow your passion here, what you feel inside your soul. You pull this Tree Frog card. It says soul song, meditation, creation, rebirth here. There goes another soul energy. I think this is the week where you're finding that the connection back to yourself spiritually and emotionally with things. I'm telling you, like this is going to be the week. Mars in Cancer, sextile Uranus retrograde, right? Uranus is retrograde. It's internal stability that comes up, right? Of thinking like, oh shit, I have an opportunity with Mars sextile Uranus here, like to transform things so that way I can bring more stability or add upon the value here of something here. But that also breaks through old limitations. Right, and it's Mars in Cancer, so there is kind of it's going to feel right. It's going to feel right. Especially with the Mars trine Neptune, it's going to feel right. So, but that Venus square Saturn this week, right? This is gonna make you reflect though on your values, and I think that's probably what that Mountain card is, and that King of Cups in that channel is like reflect and having to see things in a more realistic lens, or there could be delays or something like that. But if there are delays, don't worry about it. I feel like it'll get figured out. But that could be overshadowed though because of the Mars trine Neptune. So there's a way around this stuff. But Venus square Saturn is like, oh, okay, hold on. I'm finding resistance here to my creations. But that Mars trine Neptune is like, it's helping you intuitively and spiritually reorient and figure things out and figure out a way around the blockages. You have this cosmic womb, the divine feminine here. Yeah, so I think it's very imperative for you to listen to your intuition, allow for new creations to be birthed here, and receive, receive the messages here that will flow to you this week. So that's what I got for you, Aries, here in your weekly reading. I was about to call you Cancer. So I'm going to leave your reading here. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, of course, it will take you straight to my website. And then from there, you can purchase a read. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification button bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your video. And if you like the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Aries, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.